2 News anchor Kelly King has been following this story for more than a year. Tonight, in a 2 News special report, she's digging back into the issue and what's being done to crack down on auto outlaws.
From the time they pull up to this parking pad behind Bowen Street in the Linden Heights neighborhood,
they jimmied off the driver's door handle, which gave them access to the inside of the car. They used a stolen car to get them to my car. They went after mine because it was a Hyundai.
To the time they drive away,
there were 2 males and a female.
3 thieves steal Anna Walling's 2019 silver Hyundai Elantra in a matter of minutes. It happened in the morning hours on October 19th. She caught them on her surveillance cameras.
Why are you so emotional with this?
Because I'm mad. It hurts, but I'm mad.
She says hours later, police showed up.
It's a felony.
And a day later, they found her car in a neighborhood by Dayton Children's.
They completely destroyed it. The windshield was smashed, broke out multiple windows.
Anna's car was totaled this time, but it's not the first time she's been a victim. In August of 2023, someone stole her car after she did the security upgrade.
It's terrible what's happening because a car can be easily stolen, so kids are just going out and doing this for fun.
It is something that gives them that street cred that they're looking for.
Major Jeremy Roy with the Montgomery County Sheriff's Office says it's putting other drivers on the road at risk.
These folks are going 115, 120. They are not stopping at stop signs. They're driving a 5,000-pound missile with no due regard for my family or your family.
That's why law enforcement is working together to conduct traffic blitzes to arrest the people behind the wheel, oftentimes who aren't even old enough to drive.
Why is it we are seeing so many juvenile steal cars?
I think there's a balance that juvenile court has to abide by. But where law enforcement gets very frustrated is when we're seeing multiple repeat offenders. There's been plenty of times during our blitzes where we've arrested the same juvenile months later.
The catch and release program, ask any police officer, they're tired of it.
State Representative Phil Plummer says there should be increased penalties for adults and more accountability for kids.
In your experience, is the juvenile court too easy on kids?
Absolutely. Our juvenile court historically has been soft on crime. If you give judges discretion and they don't use it properly, and we keep smacking these kids on the wrist and turning them back out, and they're stealing cars the next night, it's not working.
Plummer, who is the former Montgomery County Sheriff, now represents the northern part of the county in the 39th District. Co-sponsoring a bill to crack down on street takeovers and reckless driving last year, he's now digging into data and working on possible legislation to crack down on car thieves.
Well, Ohio has what's called the Reclaim Program. I think it's the biggest failure in the state of Ohio, how we're giving organizations, courts money to keep kids out of jail.
10% of the folks are causing 90% of the problems in Montgomery County. So those are the ones that we really need to target, and that's what we're trying to do.
Car thieves, no matter how old they are, need to know that when they get caught, they're toast. This needs to be taken seriously by everyone. It's why I'm doing this interview.
As Anna waits for the law to change, she's hoping the 3 people who stole her car will be caught and face the consequences.
I want to nail these guys. I want them to be caught having done this red-handed, and I want them in jail.
Anna has gotten rid of her Hyundai and bought a car that's less of a target. As for legislation, Phil Plummer says it's a complex process. He says his first step will be looking into and gathering all of the data to show the extent of the problem before presenting it to the committee. Kelly King, 2 News.